Shadow and I have come once again deep into the Wawa Mountains, and this time we're in search of quartz crystals. Beautiful, beautiful, sizable. This is our first find. I think we're going to find bigger, but sizable quartz crystals. And it's a March 1st day. Normally this area would be covered in snow. Well, look at that right there. That's just loaded with crystal right there. But usually this place would be absolutely covered with snow, but this year it's been a dry year, so it's not. And we're with our good friends, Dr. Stan over there. Hey, Stan. He can't hear me. And Jared from Currently Rockhounding, digging away in a hole.
How you do it?
Are you finding good stuff?
No. But given enough time, it seems like a very good locality, and the good things will eventually tumble out here. I trust him. He already showed me the good example. So.
And this is Joe. And you might remember Joe from a previous video, fluorite. Joe has a fluorite claim. Jared and I were guests to that claim.
It's very good.
Sarah's around here somewhere.
She's out there
wandering,
finding good stuff.
Okay. And this is our friend John.
How's it going?
And we're all just hunting for crystals.
See, like that, but not broken ones.
But that is beautiful.
But it's broken.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
But it's broken.
Yeah, that is broken. We'll find some non-broken ones.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to dig away and wander also all around here. According to Joe, and he's been a good guide so far, we should be able to find some with a little bit of a purple hue, right?
On that hill.
On that hill over there? Yeah. Not purple enough to call amethyst, but maybe, or?
Maybe.
Maybe? Well, we'll find out.
Squint your eyes.
Yeah.
Aim a pink light at it.
There you go.
A black light.
For right now, though, we're just going to dig around here. Shadow, find me a big crystal. Great big quartz crystal. You dig there, and I'll dig here. Let's see what you found. Oh man, this area is amazing, Joe. There's just an abundance of crystals around here, and we were digging in the hole, but Sarah and Stan wandered up to that kind of purpley spot, pink spot up there, and they're not coming back down, which makes us think they're onto something. So we're going to go find out what they're finding up there. Right, Shadow? Right? It's just beautiful out here. So we've made our way up onto this, you know what I was saying, kind of purple hilltop, and there's a lot of quartz. A lot of quartz up here, but I'm not finding it. Well, that's got a little bit of a pink hue to it. But I'm not necessarily finding what I'm hoping to eventually find are some larger, perfectly intact, unbroken quartz crystals. You know, we're finding crystals that are tightly bound together and are beautiful, but I want to find like a singular, you know, outstanding specimen. of a quartz crystal. Jared is coming towards me. Did you find something good?
Unfortunately, I don't think you're really going to be able to see it on your camera. You see those little tiny amethyst tips right there, those terminated points?
Really?
Yeah, those are like, you know, the scepter is like a 1/4 inch.
But those are amethyst tips.
Yeah, you see, like, it's very faint pink. When I do some macro imaging of this, you'll be able to really see the color.
Okay.
But, like, it's kind of like a fun
Look
piece.
for that video, Jared at Currently Rockhounding.
It'll take forever to get out.
That's because he does a really good job. He puts them together really nicely. So we might find some amethyst, some larger amethyst up here possibly. Do you think?
Yeah, you never have. Oh, I just found this.
Well, and I just found this.
It's a little water clear terminated.
Yeah, and as is that.
Yeah.
We both right here. Maybe we should check out around here a little more. I'm putting these little ones in my pocket.
Yeah, I feel like that's the safest place.
For the little ones, right? Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, come over here.
What shadow? All right, yep, I just found this. So what I want to find are some bigger pieces like that. Lots and lots of this stuff. Lots and lots of this stuff. And you know what? On another day, if I'd found something like this just lying around, I would have been thrilled. But this is common material around here. You know, I mean, this is a dime a dozen. So it's pretty awesome area. I do like that one though. I've got to keep a few of these, so I'll put that in my bag. Look at the big crystals that are in that. I'm going to take it and wash it up, and I wonder if they can be separated or dislodged. There's some sizable crystals in this one. I'm going to learn about crystals, quartz crystals. I think I'm going to gain a real education. You know, rockhounding is a very broad field. Lots and lots of different types of rocks and minerals and gems and crystals and so forth. So quartz, big quartz crystals like this. This is going to be an experience for me. Some of you have had a lot of experience with big quartz crystals. I haven't. What about you, Shadow? Nope. That's because you're always with me, huh? Yep. So this one here is just really unique. Visible crystals, microcrystalline, you can just kind of see it all mixed in there. Really weird stuff going on, but it's just a really cool quartz crystal conglomerate. So this is Ryholite. This stuff was all formed in volcanic Ryholite. And Ryholite is the most silica-rich volcanic rock, extrusive volcanic rock. So I'm not surprised that this is forming in Ryholite because quartz is silica, SiO2, silicon dioxide. And Ryholite is rich in silica. So geothermal activity comes along and it kind of leaches, you know, brings the silica, leaches it out of the Ryholite and into the little crevices and cracks where there's room for it to begin to crystallize, and there you go. Right, Shadow? I think this is a good example of how this is formed. You can see the host rock, the Ryholite, on the bottom and the top, and then there's a crack in there where the silica's filled in and crystallized. I'll clean this up And I think it should be a good example of, crystallized quartz that's formed in a vein of rhyolite. What do you think, Shadow? I really like some of this stuff, even though I'm looking for, complete intact crystals. Some of this stuff is just beautiful. Such a peaceful day out here. It's a decent little one. I'd just like to find some bigger ones, and I know they're here because Jared and Sarah found some. I ran into them just a few minutes ago. They're on the other side of the hill. There's John over there, and they found some. So they're here. I'm not surprised. They found them first. They're really good at this. If you want to watch a good channel, learn about rock hounding, currently rock hounding with Jared and Sarah, they will take you as deep as you want to go into the subject and science of rocks and minerals and gems and so forth. A really great channel to watch. What do we have here? Oh, that's a really nice one. Yay! That's beautiful. All right, we'll keep checking up around this area. Did you? Oh, look at that, John! You hit the jackpot.
Yeah, it's broken.
That's a beautiful one.
Right in my...
That's a really nice one. I'll clean that up. Oh, I think that's a nice one. We'll take that one, won't we, Shadow? Almost looks like teeth. Hey, take a look at this. It's got green mixed in there. I'm going to clean that up, maybe even slice it. That's more microcrystal in there. And so that's more of an agate. And with that green in that, that's really interesting. I'd like to find some more of that. How you doing there, little buddy? How you doing? You staying out of trouble? You're staying out of trouble, little guy. So Joe and I, we've wandered now from the other side of our cars to the road, just on the roadside, which is often a good place. And Joe just pulled this out of the roadside. That's pretty cool. You have an eye for these.
I try.
You're gonna make it easy for me, right? How are you doing there, little buddy? He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop for a second. Okay, the crystals kind of dried up, so we're going to walk over to that hill and see if it picks back up again. This little spot right here looks kind of promising. I'm looking for bigger, but so Jared just sent his drone to retrieve us, I think. He has a drone and he flew his drone over, hovered over our heads, came down a little bit lower. I think it's his way of saying, hey guys, we're back at the car. We're ready to go. Being summoned by a drone. We saw your drone and kind of came down low where we figured that's Jared telling us, hey, time to go home. Did you find any stuff over there?
Just like a couple of little things. I found like a weird, I guess, I don't know, flat quartz crystal that has a termination, which, I don't know, that's kind of odd that it's like 3/16 thick, but like an inch wide. It's like totally smushed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll look forward to seeing your video. Will it be in your video?
Yes, I'll be curious to see yours.
Okay.
Well. I got to get home, clean up all this stuff.
Yeah.
The rock I threw at you?
Yeah.
And that's a question. So a question for you.
Yeah.
How will you clean yours?
I usually do hydrogen peroxide to start, because any organics, like if there's like little like lichen or anything growing on it, like 9% hydrogen peroxide will just like melt it away. If you go and buy the 12% hydrogen peroxide from Home Depot, dilute it down, it'll save money. And then if anything has any like iron or anything like that, I'll iron out it and get it like spotlessly clean. But the hydrogen peroxide is really good for getting any organic bits out of it, or if you pick it up in a place like this where we know that there's a lot of organic on the ground.
Yes, there is. This is a cattle country.
Yeah, so that's kind of my go-to process if I want it to be really nice. I mean, I'm not going to clean everything, like high grade first, only clean stuff that you're actually going to keep, right?
Okay.
You know.
So
Hydrogen peroxide does cost money.
I've always used straight distilled vinegar.
Okay.
But it takes a long time, and it's not, I don't think, as good as what you're using.
Go get the pool cleaner hydrogen peroxide, dilute it down a little bit, and have a go at it. I mean, you can clean most things. If you do more scientific grade hydrogen peroxide, where it's like, I think you can get 100%. Like, you have the potential of etching some minerals, but like 12% diluted down, like that's gonna be fine. And just, it's gonna foam like crazy because there's just so much dirt and little living bits on your stuff when you bring it home.
Okay, so it's 12% that you buy.
I buy a jug of 12%, and then depending on how bad it is, you can like dilute it down to, half.
Half, okay.
And also I would add, anytime you're diluting down, you kind of have to know your own water. If you have a ton of like really mineral rich tap water, you might want to use distilled water. Because sometimes you can like mobilize different minerals out of your tap water, so you're cleaning one problem away and making another problem.
Okay, that's good to know too.
So, but you're never going to have that problem with distilled water.
You see how lucky I am to get to hang out with this guy?
I don't know about that.
I mean, the videos are great, but I can actually ask questions and get an answer, and it's like really cool.
Well, now you have to get some hydrogen peroxide and try it out. And,
I will.
I
will.
It does work. It works well.
Yeah.
So,
we're gonna head out, guys. Thanks.
yeah,
It was a blast.
Good. Thank you.
Come on, Shadow.